Hello, this is Congressman Shri Thanedar. Today I introduced articles to impeach Secretary Pete Hegseth for murder and conspiracy to murder and reckless and unlawful mishandling of classified information. Since day one, Secretary Hegseth has disgraced that once proud office that he holds, from issuing orders to kill everybody on board a small boat with no evidence of any wrongdoing, to launching a follow-up strike to finish off survivors who barely clinging onto their life. His actions are not just reprehensible but illegal as well. Former military attorneys have come out and asserted that his actions have risen to the level of war crimes. He also put the lives of our own troops in danger by leaking classified war plans in an unauthorized Signal group chat, which included a random journalist with no role anywhere in the administration. Pete Hegseth was already the most unqualified Secretary of Defense in American history, but through his abysmal conduct, he has failed to even meet the already pitiful expectations that we had of him. We must impeach and remove Pete Hegseth as soon as possible.
Shri Thanedar, the Mumbai scammer of the U.S. Congress. His so-called impassioned plea was less a speech and more a cringe-inducing off-key squeal from a high school drama reject who just discovered puberty at a thesaurus. He's introducing articles of impeachment against Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth for murder. Let's unpack this nonsense, shall we? Spoiler alert, it's about as solid as the diarrhea induced by the slop passed off as biryani on the pothole-riddled streets of Bengaluru. First off, the murder bit. Thanedar claims Hegseth ordered a strike on a boat with no evidence of wrongdoing, and then a follow-up to finish off survivors. Targeting narco-terrorists who flood our streets with fentanyl is not murder, that's pest control. These weren't pleasure cruises in the Caribbean. They were cartel boats smuggling drugs that would kill thousands of Americans. In fact, it's one of the reasons why we have a Department of War and Defense. If we're impeaching for that, we better warm up the guillotine for every president who's ever greenlit a deadly drone strike. Obama, Biden. Cue the impeachment conga line. Thanedar waxes righteous about reprehensible and illegal conduct, yet this is the same soulless ghoul whose pharma labs pumped beagles and monkeys full of experimental poison, then left over 100 of them to literally rot in crap-smeared cages. You heard that right. He left beagles to rot and starve in piss-soaked cages. Then the mentally diseased sewer rats of his district voted this lab coat lowlife into Congress. This sounds too crazy to be true, right? I must be lying to you, or embellishing the truth. Look it up. Shri, you're out here clutching pearls over dead narco-terrorists while you left beagle corpses marinating in their own filth. That's not hypocrisy. It's getting a sermon on cruelty-free living from a guy who runs a puppy blender on the weekends. And the classified info, mishap? Sloppy? Sure. Reckless endangerment? Hardly. No troops were harmed. No secrets sold. No collusion. No corruption. Stack that against Hillary's secret email servers getting wiped cleaner than the cocaine dust on Hunter's face before an indictment hearing. Or how about Biden's garage stuffed with more classified docs than Pelosi's freezer after an ice cream sale at Kroger's? Hegseth is doing exactly what was promised. Cracking down on cartels with real action, not endless finger-waving. He's a combat vet, qualified to lead, and frankly, after years of weak-kneed defense policies, a bit of backbone is refreshing. Thanedar's impeachment stunt is less a principled stand and more a pathetic tantrum for relevance from a dog torturer. It's a bid for relevance from a guy with dog skeletons in his lab closet. Hegseth, keep turning narco boats into flaming confetti. America's breathing easier because of it.